Hey everybody, it's Lee Out Loud, and I'm very excited to come to you today with one of my new friends. This is Cori Dykman, and we today are going to do something really special for you because Cori has a company called Annapolis College Consulting, and with a daughter going into 11th grade, it was just like kismet that we met. So everybody, this is Cori Dykman.
Hello.
And we're going to talk to you a little bit about how Cori might help you navigate those rough waters of, oh my gosh, my kids are going to college. How am I going to pay for it? Where should they go? You'll help us find aid and financing.
Yes.
The right fit for a college.
Yes.
And then some other special things. So let's talk about that a little bit. How do you help people find money so that their kids go to college?
So when we're looking at a rising 11th grader, the first thing I do is get to know the kid, because that's how I can market them effectively. So I run a personality assessment, they take it, and then we talk about it for about an hour. Then we talk about what activities they're doing now, and we build on those activities. We're also going to talk about testing. So 11th grade is a big year. Which test should you take, the ACT or the SAT? When should you take it? What are you looking for? How should you best learn how to be good at that test? There's so many things that one needs to work on, especially going into 11th grade, and being prepared beforehand is huge.
I think you're going to be able to save me some college visits by getting to know Carson and getting to know where she might fit.
Absolutely. And the other thing we talked about is UPenn and Duke give absolutely no merit aid. It's only financial aid. So the difference is that merit aid is money that a school gives you because you've done a great job with your application.
Oh, I had no idea. So that's good. So merit aid is a school giving you money because they liked what you presented to them as a student.
Yes, and that is a lot more work than people think. It means doing every part of the process well and getting your teachers, your guidance counselor, maybe a coach to also write letters, but it's way more than that. It's how do you really shine in your activities? How do you make them powerful? How do you look like someone who's going to be active enough at school that they're going to want you on their campus? And so those schools, Duke and Penn, they're $60,000 to $70,000 a year. Yeah, right. And that's, I think, pretty unreasonable for most people. Mm-hmm. So what we do is we look at schools where she would get money. So I have a kid who got $140,000 off tuition, room, and board over 4 years. So that was $35,000.
So it's like they're going to discount the tuition because you're a good risk for them. You're going to come in, you're going to stay all 4 years. That's amazing. So you're going to, it sounds to me like you're going to save me some time because you'll meet Carson and you'll kind of pick a handful of schools where she's going to do well, she's going to shine.
Yes.
So that's going to limit my number of campus visits.
Yes. Which are expensive, and the time you take off is expensive.
It is.
Yes. I care about the family's budget. And that's one of the first things I ask is how much do you want to spend every year for 4 years? And then I stay within that budget, and usually they are way below what they thought they were going to pay. But you can never make promises, one never knows, but my statistics are really good. Last year my kids got $3 million worth of merit aid offers.
Wow, $3 million.
Yeah, and that was only 16 kids. I had 20, which is what I take every year, and 4 of them went early decision, so the school doesn't give them money. But of those 16, multiple schools offered them a lot of different money depending on the school.
Tell me some things that you would do for a well-rounded child that really, when you look at them, they've got some gaps to fill. What kind of coaching do you do to help them?
That is a great question. The truth is, it's totally individual. So I have no set plan. It's getting to know the kid, what they're passionate about, what they would like to do, and then empowering them to do it, to go outside of their comfort zone sometimes. So it's starting them on a mission, even if they're well-rounded, how to differentiate themselves, to look great to colleges. So it doesn't have to be a leader in a sport. It can just be that they're doing something that's right for them, and that is so individual. It's about a conversation
and creating their story, their individual. I'm a student, this is my story, this is what I'm going to bring to your school, and if the school likes that, they will lower the tuition
Yes.
to have that child come.
Yes.
Interview skills.
I teach interview skills.
I love that. I love that. I hope to learn more interview skills from you. You have great posture. So you're going to teach the kids how to present themselves.
Absolutely. And I'd say actually that's the thing I like to do the most, because it's a gift I'm giving them for the rest of their life. I have kids who got into colleges based on their interview.
Important piece.
Important piece. And my son, essay. What can you say that differentiates you, that makes you sound really interesting? So your daughter just went on a mission trip, and that's great. But the joke in college consulting colleges is that every kid writes about their mission trip. So don't ever write about a mission trip.
That is such a good insider tip.
Yeah.
Meet Cori. Maybe set up some time for her to come in and meet your kids and see if it's a fit. Because for me, I'd love to get $35,000 a year for my daughter.
I would love to too.
But
Absolutely.
10 would help.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just really helping hone what colleges we need to visit in the next year.
Absolutely.
You're filling a niche that's just perfect for me right now.
Thank you.
I've got a rising junior. You take 20 seniors each year. And then I have one going into 9th grade. So I'm ready to get my college consulting on with Cori. Yeah, so thank you so much for coming. You're awesome.
Thank you.
You're awesome.
I love you.